Hey guys, it's Drac, and this vintage review is going to take a minute or two. So you can see here from the Batman logo that this is from the original Dark Knight release. This is the WayneTech Tri-Fire Blaster, and I might be butchering that name just a little bit, but it's a really cool blaster. This is it in its carry mode, and taking these apart is just a royal nightmare. It's nothing but a mess of tubing and then the selection mechanism, which we'll be able to see soon. So similar to a lot of Batman's gadgets, it transforms. So you can see that pulling this out, we have this light. The batteries for the light are here. This flips out like this. It's kind of your tack light. This is your selection fire indicator. This pops out. This button here releases some scopes. You've got your periscope and then a targeting reticle, and it's just an absolutely goofy blaster. Now, it fires through and you can barely see it. You probably won't be able to on camera. After all, we're only shooting in 720p. We're still stuck in 2012. So we have select fire 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to 1. So we're ready to fire it for you, and that works. I'm actually going to lock it using this mechanism so it will fire 1 first. 1 is a grappling hook dart, which is kind of cool. They all have a very large inner diameter and outer diameter. I'm not hearing an OPRV kick in. There it is. Wow, like 10 pumps. And we're gonna, here, we might as well use our scope and fire. So that's not terrible. That's about 17 feet. I'm going to go ahead, undo this lock, swap through to select fire 2, relock it so that we don't have any misfires. This next one should split and put string between the two darts so that you can like go all AT-AT on some people. And there we have it. It definitely did what it was supposed to. That's unfortunate. It fired 3, which is a shotgun burst. I wonder how that happened. Okay, so the blaster is clearly very old because it missed select fire 2. We're back to 1, and then there's 2. We're going to, which honestly is very strange. While it did fire all 3, the spread was very, very small, which means that you're doing all this work for a shotgun blast and you end up getting the equivalent of the first shot. This should be the string shot, and that was definitely correct. I'm going to go ahead and fire the last shotgun burst. Again, just depending upon how hard you pull this trigger, you either cycle through twice or once, which seems to be the issue that I ran into. I'm 1 dart short, so I'm using a Busby dart here just to fill the space, and hopefully, there we go, that was a slightly better spread. But that is the WayneTech Tri-Fire Blaster. You can see all of our darts here in their exploded sections. There's the string shot, there's the grappling hook, and all of our regular style micro darts. Just a really cool blaster. I'm not going to try and fool with getting it back together, but it's a really neat piece, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm a pretty big comic book fan myself, so I like the Batman aspect of it, and while the performance isn't necessarily up to par, it definitely fills that quirky, cool gimmick role. And all in all, that's, I think, everything I have to say about it. If you have any questions about it, or if you thought that this was particularly neat, you should drop me a comment below and just kind of let me know. I really appreciate your feedback, and as always, thanks for watching.